young Joseph inherited the ability to control Harmon from his grandfather Jonathan?
Yes. But why are you speaking of him now? What the hell?
I just took the lives of all these men. And when you lose your life, Jonathan's grandson will know grief and anger and hate. He will develop a tremendous hatred for me. No! Straight no! I haven't. In fact, my thinking is extremely clear. I chose Harmon to...
Straight so. You've lost your senses.
I haven't. In fact, my thinking is extremely clear. I chose Harmon to forge my body and to stand on guard against the process of aging. In the battle we fought so many years ago, I secretly admired Dio. He was powerful. He was beautiful. He was immortal. I coveted the power granted by the stone mask. I didn't care who got in the way.
Twisted traitor, straight so.
Your blood will now bring me immortality. With you gone, the only ones to know of the mask will be Arena and Joseph Joestar. And once I have disposed of them, I shall learn more of the mask than Dio ever could.
No, don't do it! The knowledge you're seeking could have terrible consequences! Joe, breathe.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
I say, you look rather familiar to me, yet somehow different. Please tell me, have we possibly met somewhere before? And why isn't your breath visible? It's so cold tonight. And if my eyes aren't deceiving me, I think I caught a glimpse of fangs in your mouth just now. Was I seeing things? Don't trifle with me, I warn you.
Even if it is in plain sight on this city street, Jojo, I'll take your life long before you ever become a danger.
Or perhaps not. Yes, I was awaiting you, Straighto. That was on behalf of Speedwagon, but I don't think you'll go down so easily. Our war has begun.
I knew the man was crazy, but not that crazy! Right out in public? Incredible! Where did he even get the Tommy gun? Why shoot up the whole city?
Straighto! I'm going to give you a choice on how you want to meet your demise. Will it be plain old sunlight or Harmon? Or I could just smash in your brains. How would you feel about that? Yeah, I know. It'll take a small fortune to fix everything in this place.
Not that! You just shot a person!
Person? You mean Straighto? These bullets I fired at him all have strange dents in them. They've been completely warped. Smokey, get out of here, now. That thing I shot? I can only hope that he was a person. And if he was, I'll happily go to jail without thinking twice about it.
But I don't... What else would he be?
Can we please stop the crying? I'm trying to think here. so is indeed a vampire.
Dio's failure was in his infatuation with his own power. He just couldn't resist constantly pushing his own limits. He stretched himself thin, allowing Jonathan to strike him. But I have a different philosophy. To reflect on the extent of my powers after you're destroyed. There will be no mercy for you. I thought it would be appropriate to open up with the technique that Dio used to kill Jonathan. Guns will fail. However, I can fire high-pressure essence from my eyes. Look deeply into my Space Ripper's stingy eyes, Joseph.
Jojo!
That was a little too easy. Now, the only one left is Arena Joestar. And that should
I
be...
know what you'll say next.
About as easy as taking candy from a baby.
Next thing you'll say is, how could he possibly be alive with that hole in his head? Am I right?
But how could he possibly be alive with that hole in his head?
Too much time meditating out in the Tibetan boonies has dulled your senses. That's why I like the city. It keeps you sharp. You wouldn't be so confused right now if you had just been a bit more observant. All right, here's a hint. You wouldn't happen to have the time, would you? I heard the story about Dio taking down my grandfather by firing some sort of blast from his eyes.
A mirror!
Look who finally noticed!
It's not wrong. You now. Here's a secret before you die. There is an insect. It's similar.
That's quite impressive. No, really, it is. But did you think I'd completely rely on a gimmick like hum on all of the time? I'm also very fast!
What? How did you pin that grenade on my scarf? Child's play.
Sure, but I was still able to pull one over on you, wasn't I? And you should take a look at the grenade you just knocked away.
You son of a...
Well, that was a close one. What the hell is he? Smokey, I thought I told you to run.
It's too late for that now. Please, God, I promise I won't ever do anything bad again. No stealing, no lying, I swear it. Please, just save me. He's a monster. You probably kill monsters all the time. You know what to do, right, Jojo?
Sure, of course I do.
Great. I knew you would.
Yep, I have a secret weapon for situations such as this.
A secret weapon? Really? What kind of weapon?
Why, isn't it obvious? Look at his legs, Smokey. I basically blew them to smithereens, and they still haven't fully healed yet. That's our ticket there.
What do his legs have to do with your weapon?
My legs are in great shape.
So what are you gonna do then?
Run as fast as I can! Make way! Move out of the way!
This guy's insane! We should be safe by now, right?
I'm afraid not, Smokey. Do you hear that?
I would not do that if I were you. Run away and I'll kill her. Just what sort of man you are. Rather than pursue you, I could use this time to heal myself. Continue to pursue me into the future.
I was married to her.
Are you certain that this is the type of game you wish to play?
It would be unseemly.
Consider that your last warning.
You demonic freak.
Release her straight zone! Let's skip the pretty speeches! Now you're mine!
Take this!
Oh, no! Fool me once, then shame on me.
But unfortunately for you, Straight, so you'll never be able to fool me twice! Come on!
That's him.
Now you'll say that's impossible!
That's impossible.
I deflected your shot with a little hormone shot glass. I was pretty sure you'd go for my forehead again. Predictability can be quite the fatal flaw. Give my best to Speedwagon and hell!
Why would you try to save me from falling? Aren't you frightened that I still possess enough power in me to blow your arm clean off?
I'd like to see you try that.
Jonathan's blood flows through you. From the outside, you appear to be opposites, but you're both insatiably curious. And now it is my pleasure to warn you that your nature has trapped you in a fate you cannot hope to escape.
What are you talking about?
Soon you shall learn of him, of the Pillar Man, and then you shall finally come face to face with him.
Oh, shut up! I'm done decoding your rubbish, Straight so.
But I threw the bodies into the river because of him. Don't you see, fool? The pillar sucked deeply of the blood from those bodies in the cave. It was like a plant ravenously drawing in nutrients. It was ghastly. So I dragged the bodies outside. But I have no doubts now that he will soon awaken from his 2,000-year slumber. Your destiny has already been written.
Is that hormone? So that means you must have been creating hormone inside your own body.
There is nothing I regret, Joseph. All this time I planned on entering hell while still vibrant and filled with energy, not as some withered, desiccated corpse. I cannot tell you the ecstasy that I have felt at being young again.
Straight so, wait! Not yet! I need to know more!
Farewell to you, Jojo!
Jojo.
All right, enough. Something's going on here. I felt like someone's eyes have been on me all morning, but I can't shake the feeling that someone's here. I want to know what business a thug like you has.
But since you insist, I'm happy to oblige.
Great, but how about I give you back your flea?
I never should have challenged your superior power, Herr Donovan.
Moments to recover safely.
What are you talking about? Recover safely?
That cactus was my goal all along, Herr Donovan. Cacti are made up of nearly 95% water, and they're known to be fabulous conductors of hormone. Now then, repeat after me, Herr Donovan. I promise to tell Joseph Joestar everything.